All right, Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar from the GMS Salt, GMS West Palm Camp. And first, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I'd like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I just wanted to make a quick video, going into, my observations of the people and my observation primarily of Jacob, and the things that we're going through at this moment, because we know, or those of us who are in this truth, we know and are aware of the time that we're living in. We know and are aware that we've been blessed with the opportunity to watch the downfall of our enemies right before our face, as the Lord said that he was going to do, and it's a blessing, but as I'm observing the people, I'm observing our people, and I'm observing the spirit that's in our people, and in particular, the 2/3 of our people, their spirit, it's groaning. You can see it in their face. You can see it in their look, in their countenance, that they're groaning, man. They know something is wrong, but they don't want to admit what they know. They know something is wrong, but they can't really point it out, but we know that this kingdom is falling. It's not falling in a pace that is noticeable to the masses of the people. But those of us who have the understanding of the word of Yahweh Bashim Shah, we see this place falling quickly. Okay? And our people, they're groaning, man. Okay? And as well as the other nations, they're groaning as well. Okay? And also the hopeful elect is groaning. All right? But let me go to Romans 8. And the point is 22, but I'm going to start at 20. It says, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh. Okay? For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. Okay? But verse 22 says, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. Okay? And you can see in our people that they have hope that's deferred. Our people, in their spirit, they've lost hope. Okay? Because they're trying to hold this kingdom up. They're trying to hold up Esau's kingdom. Okay? And they're trying so hard to become successful in Babylon. They're trying so hard to get that house with the white picket fence, so to speak. They're trying to get that car. They're trying to get that job and make, 80, 90,000 a year, 100 grand a year. But they're not understanding what's really happening and what's going on. Okay? A lot of these jobs, they're starting to downsize, but downsize in a different way. Okay? The traffic in these jobs is really not changing. Okay? But the amount of employees within these jobs are dwindling. Okay? A lot of these jobs, they're not hiring any more people. Okay? They're doing their best not to hire more people. They're trying to work with what they have. But see, what's going on is that a lot of these employees and a lot of these businesses, they're being overtaxed. Okay? They're working double the hours. Okay? Overtime after overtime after overtime. Okay? And a lot of our people are becoming weary. A lot of these companies are downsizing in a way where if a company loses 5 people, okay, let's know, if they start off with 5 people, right, and they lose 3, okay, that 2 would be working for a little bit of time, right? But then they'll hire 1 other person, okay, and now they have 3. But the companies, they want the same production as a 5-man team with 3, and it's not possible, okay? And a lot of these people, they're starting to feel it, man. They're starting to feel the weight of trying to keep this place up, okay? And you can see that our people, they have no hope. So they're trying so hard to keep this place up when they know deep down inside that this place is falling apart. They know deep down inside because they've heard the prophets, okay? But they rejected the word of the prophets. They rejected the word of the Most High, okay? They're hoping that the prophets that are out on the highways and byways, they're hoping that the things that they're saying is not true, okay? They don't want to consider what the prophets have been saying. They don't want to consider the words of the Most High, okay? And a lot of these people who are groaning in the spirit, the 2/3 of our people, they're so-called Christians, okay? When you have conversations with them, you can hear it in their spirit, like they really don't know what's ahead. But those of us who are in this truth, we're comforted. The Lord has blessed us with foresight. We see these companies are falling apart. We see them downsizing, and bringing out this kind of language of making things more efficient, and we need to focus more on the customers. Or we're gonna give you a raise, but we're not gonna hire more people. You know what I'm saying? Overtaxing the people. See, those of us who are in this truth, we understand these things. But those of us who have the word and are comforted, we have it already set in our minds. Let this place fall. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not tripping about how busy it is. We're not tripping about these things. Yes, we have to play our part. But deep down in our minds, deep down in our hearts, we already thinking about the kingdom. We already see this place going down. But it's just 2/3 of our people, they're groaning in the spirit, man. Like, they're hurting. But they're hurting because they choose not to repent. Okay? They choose not to because they think that they're saved already. Okay? They think the Lord is coming back to save everybody, and we just gonna sing kumbaya and all these things, and they think all the things that they've earned on this side is gonna come with them. This place is getting ready to be burnt with nuclear missile fires, man. With nuclear fire, man. Okay, and those of us who are in this truth, we understand that. So we're not groaning in the spirit like everybody else is. You know, even though we feel that we're being overtaxed, we just don't give a shit about this place. Okay? So it makes it easier to deal with because we're comforted. But 2/3 of our people, they're not comforted, man, and they're groaning. Okay? But let me go back and read it again. Okay? I'm going to start at 19. It says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope." Okay, the Most High had us subjected to vanity. Okay, the Most High brought us here into captivity. Okay, because we disobeyed his law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, the Most High knows why he placed us here. Okay, and those of us who are in this truth, we have the understanding of why we're here. Okay, we've been subjected to all these things because the Lord wants us to serve him spiritually and not carnally, as the rest of the world tries to do. Okay, the other nations and 2/3 of our people, they like to serve the Lord carnally, and they even fail at that. Okay, because they don't follow the ways of the Lord to the best of their ability. This whole nation, this whole kingdom, Esau's kingdom, is not based around the scriptures, you know, as how they've been trying to portray for so many years. Okay, this whole place is out of order, man. This whole place is out of whack. Okay, and the people they're groaning and they're mourning. Okay, they're mourning, man. They're moaning. Okay, because we're going through a change. The woman is getting ready to have this baby, man. The elect is getting ready to come up out of this place, man. This place is getting ready to have a full collapse, man. All hell is getting ready to break loose, man. There will be complete lawlessness in this place, man. Okay? And our people are unaware. They're unaware and they're unprepared for it. Okay? They're not preparing spiritually. They're not preparing their minds. Okay? This is why they're groaning. They're not in tune with the law, statutes, and commandments. They're not in tune with the Most High. Okay? They're in tune with this kingdom. And this kingdom is groaning and it's getting ready to fall. Okay? We can hear the walls cracking. You know what I'm saying? We can hear the walls stretching and getting ready to burst. Okay? Well, those of us who are in this truth. Okay? But 2/3, they're totally unaware. All right? And it says, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh. So 2/3 of our people, they will be delivered, man. Okay? Ultimately, they will be delivered because the Most High made us upright, man. He made us upright. But it's because our rebelliousness that we started serving other gods and chose not to keep the way of the Most High. Okay? But Jacob is righteous by nature, man. The Most High created us upright. Okay, that's why we're able to recognize the spirit that's within our people is groaning. And they're totally unaware of it. Okay? But they also been hearing a lot of the wars and rumors of wars. Okay? They also been hearing of the earthquakes and the pestilences. Okay? They hear these things, but they're being rebellious. Okay? Because they don't want to let go of what they work so hard for in this kingdom. Okay? In my mind, I'm like, yo, just let go. You know, not let go as far as like bugging out, but you have to spiritually let yourself go from this place, man. You know, come up out of her, my people, man, and be not partakers of her sins, man. This place is full of sin, man. Okay, this place is completely adverse of the Most High, and your spirit understands that because your spirit is naturally in tune with the Most High. Okay, but the Most High put us in this position. He made us subject to vanity. Okay, so he can try us, man, and prove us, man. Okay, to see who's gonna willingly serve him, man. All right, but let me continue, and it says, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until this day. Even the other nations as well, they're groaning and in pain, okay, and travailing. All right, but let me before I get off topic with you know, the 2/3 of our people, and just not even 2/3, but you know, we fall into that same situation as well, you know, but we're comforted. All right, and those of us who believe in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, those of us who believe in his word. All right, this is Daniel 7 verse 25, and it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. And this is what's happening, man. Okay, Esau and the other nations have worn out the saints of the kingdom, man, because our people, their hope is deferred. Okay, the unbelieving of our people, their hope is deferred, man. So they're stuck between a place where they're unsure of the future, but yet they still believe in the so-called American dream. Okay, but Esau is trying to you know, he's trying to get every last drop of this place before it completely collapses. See, the elite of Esau, they know what's getting ready to happen. Okay, so this is why they're downsizing their companies. This is why they're changing a lot of the ways that their companies is running, because they're getting ready to hit the back door. And they're trying to get the very last drop out of Jacob, man. And it's wearing down on Jacob, man, because they're doing more work, man. Okay? And also, but let me finish that up. It says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they've changed times and laws. Okay? They don't honor the Sabbath of the Most High. They're not in tune with the ways of the Most High. They've completely destroyed the whole world, man. The earth is groaning. They've destroyed the water. They've destroyed vegetation. They've destroyed the animals. Everything is destroyed. All things are mourning. The animals are mourning. Okay, this is why whales and all kind of animals in the ocean, they beach themselves. The coral reefs are being completely destroyed. Okay, the animals out in the wilderness, Esau has been killing them for no reason this whole time. But yet they come up with the organization called PETA. They're hypocrites, man. They're not in tune with the Most High. They're not in tune with nature. They're not in tune with earth. They're drilling holes into the earth, trying to deplete the earth of his blood, man. Trying to take all the oil, okay? But the Most High set everything up to be this way. The Most High is the master chess player, man. He declared the end from the beginning, man. The earth is shaking and moving, man. The earth wants Esau from out of control, man. Okay? Everything is groaning, man. Our people is groaning. Everything, the baby is about to be born, man. Okay? The 1/3 is getting ready to come up out of this place, but Jacob's trouble has to come to pass, man. Famine of the word has to come to pass. Famine of bread has to come to pass, okay? Insurrection in all places have to come to pass, man. Complete lawlessness has to come to pass. The Most High has to put his people through the fire, okay? So the elect could be delivered, all right? And it says, and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of times, okay? And also adding on to even the other nations, they're groaning as well, okay? The other nations, but in particular Esau, he's groaning in the spirit as well, because he's more aware of what's really going on, okay? And I'm even talking about even just the low-level Edomites here in Babylon, because a lot of the Edomites here, they're low-level. You know, to us, it seems like they have a lot of money, but they're low-level, man. Believe it or not, they are low-level. They just have more money than Jacob, and they're just happy being over Jacob. That's all. They're just happy that they have more than Jacob. But they're the low-level Edomites. But these low-level Edomites, they're groaning in the spirit as well, because they see that their kingdom is falling. Okay? And they hear the prophets out on the highways and byways telling them for so long that their kingdom is falling. And they can't pretend or act like they haven't heard what the prophets has been saying over the years. And they're starting to see it. Okay? You know, the whole earth is starting to see it, man. The pestilences, the instability of the economic systems all across the world, they're starting to see these things, man. The increase in crime, but the increase in crime amongst their own people is starting to happen, and they're starting to see it. And they're groaning in the spirit as well. But then they're also groaning in the spirit as well, because they want to put their hands on Jacob. You know? They definitely want to put their hands on Jacob, and I can see it in their face as, you know, when I'm walking about from my day to day, I can see it in their face. Like, they've heard the prophets, they've heard the prophecies, they know it's coming to pass, they can see it, and they want to put their hands on us, man. While they have a chance, they're just waiting for the moment. You know, those of us who are in this truth, we're not distracted by what's being said on the internet or on the news. We know how they truly feel according to the scriptures. We know, okay, yeah, they may be having issues amongst themselves, and true, a house divided can't stand, okay? But they haven't forgot about Jacob. And they're gonna, before it's all said and done, the Most High is gonna put it in their spirit to go after Jacob, okay? And they're gonna take down, the so-called white man is gonna take down a lot of Jacob. They're gonna take down 2/3 of Jacob, man. The Most High is gonna give them a certain level of success, you know, because they've been talking about this. They've been planning for this, man. Okay, they've been planning. They even have Georgia Guidestone, man. They have the Georgia Guidestone, man, declaring their plans to the public. Okay, in many different languages, showing you that all the other nations are in cahoots with each other, man. They're in confederacy, man. They think that what they're doing with the destruction that that they've planned to happen, they think it's gonna have success. But the Most High is gonna make it to a point where they're gonna lose control of the chaos. Okay, and the Most High is gonna start doing his thing. Esau and the other nations want to do their thing. The Most High is gonna do his thing thoroughly. Okay, he's gonna work on the minds and he's gonna work on the bodies. Okay, he you know, don't worry about those, man, who could kill the body, but worry about he who could destroy the body and the spirit, you know, and the soul in hell. Okay, roughly speaking. Okay? And the Most High finna thoroughly do his thing on this side, man. We getting ready to experience a work of art. Okay? But let me continue, man. So yeah, these other nations, man, they're starting to groan, man. And they're starting to feel it. All right? And we can see it in their faces, even when we're out on the highways and byways and we're prophesying, man. We can see it in their face, man, that they're groaning, man. They want to put their hands on us so bad, which the Most High is going to allow them to do it to a certain degree. Okay? Because his will must be done. Esau think he's doing his will, but he's not doing his will. He's doing the will of the Most High. And this is what gives us comfort. So when they start rolling on us, man, we understand it's the will of the Most High. We understand that we're in the hands of the Most High. That's why a lot of us, we're comforted, but going back, actually, let me go back and finish Romans 8, I got to make this video short, Salakia Akim, but going back to Romans 8, and it says, I go back to Romans 8 and 23, it says, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. Okay, even those of us who are in this truth, man, we're groaning in the Spirit too, because we want to be delivered out of this place, man. We want to be delivered from Jacob's trouble, man. We can see this place going down, man. We can see the faces of our enemies, man. Okay, and the Lord he told us through the Spirit, he told us through the scriptures what we're getting ready to experience, and we want to be delivered from these things, man. And we can see it in the 2/3 of our people, the wicked of our people, the things that they're capable of doing. We see it in the faces of our enemies and the things that they're capable of doing. Okay, we have an understanding of what's getting ready to happen, and we want to be delivered from this place, man. Okay, and we're also groaning because we're tired of this place, man. We're tired of serving Esau, man, and the other nations. We're tired of keeping his ways to a certain degree, because we have to. We have to be able to survive in his land. Okay, we have to pay for everything, man. We have to pay for our food. We have to pay for our water. Okay, we have to pay for our clothes. Okay, we're constantly working. Okay, constantly staying busy. The food is killing our bodies. Those of us who are who have a righteous mindset, we're groaning as well. Because we want to be delivered from this place, and we're working hard, and we're showing our faith through our works. We're showing the Most High, that we want to be delivered. We're calling out to him. We're praying unto him. We're doing as we're commanded, but also we're being patient. But we're still groaning in the Spirit. Because we know what's getting ready to happen, and we're working to be a part of the elect. That's why we address ourselves as the hopeful elect. That's why we're always saying, Lord willing, because it's ultimately his will that if we're delivered or not, But Salakia, I forgot to bring that out. But let me continue to Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24, verse 8. All right, but let me start at 3 quickly. It says, the land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken this word. The earth mourned and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Okay, and like I said earlier, man, the earth is languishing, man, and it's fading away. When you see an image of what the earth looked like, maybe back in the early 1900s, okay, and not 1900s. Let's say early. When did they have like a global image of the world? Maybe like the late 80s. Where satellites had a picture of the earth at the time, and then they showed a progression up until till this day, and you see that the earth, the light faded, the greenery started to fade. Okay, because the earth is mourning. That's why the earth is having earthquakes, man. This is why the earth, the Most High is creating tsunamis, man. Okay, all kind of, the weather pattern is totally disrupted. Okay, because of the person that's in control. Okay, Job 9 verse 24 says the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, and the wicked are in control right now, according to prophecy. Okay, and we know that the so-called white man controls everything. How do we know this? Is because everything, all the other nations do as Esau do. Okay, they have the same economic system, the same monetary system. Okay, Esau drives cars here, they drive cars over here, over there. They have tanks and missiles and stuff over here, they have tanks and missiles over there. The same thing Esau has, the other nations do as well, and they have as well. Okay, this is how we know that Esau is in control of the whole world. Okay, but Esau is just in control of both sides. Okay, he's trying to control both sides, but the Most High is putting an evil thought within all their minds, okay, and causing their house to divide. This is why Russia is one superpower on one side of the world, and Babylon here, America, is on the other side of the world, and they have another set of, they have a different mindset than Russia, so their house is divided. Okay, and there's countries that are joining Russia, and then there's countries that are joining Babylon, America. Okay, so their house is divided, and they're getting ready to have a world war. But Amalek, who are the so-called Jews, they control both sides because they control the banking system, which means when they control the money, they control food, they control water, they control electricity. Okay, they control resources. Okay, so, but there's tension amongst their families, okay? Because obviously there's gonna be somebody in their family that wants to be the top dog, okay? So there's tension amongst their whole nation as a whole, all right? But, Isaiah 24, verse 5, it says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, okay, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant, which, I spoke on earlier. They're totally adverse of the ways of the Most High, and totally adverse of the ways that the Most High has created, totally adverse of the natural cycle of the earth, okay, totally adverse of the nature of the animals. Instead of working around the animals, they drive the animals away from their natural inhabitants, their natural habitats. Okay, they throw off everything, man. Okay, they throw off, they have people thinking that a new day starts at 12 midnight. They have people thinking that a new year starts in winter, okay, in the dead of winter. Things like that, changing the whole ordinance of the world. When the world at one point was more in tune with the earth and more in tune with nature. Okay? But Esau has changed these things because Esau is a base man. They're a base people, man. They are a no people, man. They're a people of no understanding. Okay? The only thing that they understand is death, and death in many different kind of ways. Okay, if you follow Esau, man, if you follow anything outside of Yahweh Shem Shah, or anyone outside of Yahweh Shem Shah, your end is death. Okay, and there's no life in you. There's no breath in you. Okay, because it wasn't given to them. All right, and it says, verse 6, it says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth. Okay, and the curse has devoured the whole earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. For new wine mourneth. This new wine of everything is gonna be great. Make America great again. That's new wine. But that shit mourneth, because after the people step away from that and they actually have to put things into action, they're starting to see that all that wine is not true. What they've been telling you is not true, and it's not realistic. Okay, they thinking that, they can have success, and if you work hard enough, but when they go actually out into the world and try to apply and try to become successful, they're finding out that a lot of their doors are being closed. Okay, a lot of their opportunities that they've been told that will be there is not there. Okay, so they've drunken that wine, man, and they fell for it. Okay, and now they're in a place where they're just empty. All right. And it says, the vine languisheth, and all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets cease, and the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. And this is what's getting ready. This is what's happening. And then this is what we're witnessing. Those of us who are in this truth, we're starting to see their mirth is starting to fail. Okay, they're no longer celebrating these holidays like they used to. They're no longer celebrating for no reason like they used to, because everybody knows in their spirit, everybody knows and feels something great is getting ready to happen. Destruction is getting ready to happen. The downfall is getting ready to happen. But the wicked, you know, they're just gonna, hey man, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Okay, so enjoy your kingdom. Okay, the other nations, man, they're starting to prepare. They feel something is getting ready to happen. Okay, and 2/3 of our people, go ahead and enjoy Esau's kingdom with them. Okay, because you're gonna be destroyed and put to death. The Most High is gonna put you to death. Okay, the Most High is gonna destroy you. Okay, you're gonna be destroyed in the time of Jacob's trouble. You're gonna be destroyed in famine and pestilence. Okay, so hey, rejoice and be glad with them. Okay, and it says, they shall not drink wine with song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Okay, and this is why you have alcoholism or alcohol overdose. Okay, because a lot of our people, but then the other nations as well, Esau in particular, they're trying to drink their sorrows away. Okay, but as soon as they get over, then they're gonna have a hangover, and as soon as the high goes away, back to hell. Okay, back to reality of things. Okay, back to the downfall of this place. This thing is circling the drain. Okay, and that tub is pretty much finished, man. We at the very last moments of Esau's kingdom, man, and it's a beautiful thing to witness, man. All right, and Salakia, and it says the city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone. And that's what we're witnessing. All right, let me wrap this lesson up, man, and let me go to Ecclesiastes real quick. All right, I know I'm running out of time, but Salakia Akian.